Well, listen, I'll start it off by, thank y'all for coming. This is a great crowd, and, we really appreciate it. Listen, guys, I love my team. We're different than we were last year, excited about this group. I told you last year when I got here that we were going to play extremely hard and we're more passionate than anybody. And I was proud of those kids, and I'm proud of this team because what I love about these guys is they love representing the E. Like, it means something. You can tell when young men are passionate about their university, about their school, and these kids are doing that. I'm thankful for our fans and our community. Listen, last year we had the 2 biggest crowds in the last decade, and we're on pace right now to set a school record for most season tickets sold. And that's incredible. So our community, the universities really got behind us and got behind these young men. Listen, we've come a long way since last year. We started 3 freshmen most of the year last year, and I was brand new. And I told you last year at the press conference, we're going to play fast and we're going to press and we're going to be exciting. And, we ended up finishing the season number 2 in steals, number 2 in forced turnovers, number 13th in the country in scoring. We set an Eastern Kentucky record most points in the game. We set an OVC record most points in a half. I don't know how we did that, but somehow we did it. And I was really proud of them. And, you can't do those type of things if kids aren't bought into what you're doing and bought into our style of play. We have 2 seniors on our roster this year, Lachlan Anderson and Tyrone Taylor. All right, love both of those guys, and we're going to miss them. Both of them are high character guys. They're going to both have major impacts on our program this year. But I'm telling you that because we've got 6 guys in our program that are freshmen and sophomores. And I told you last year, I said, look, man, we're not just going to build a team, we're going to build a program. And we're going to be really young again, but we're going to wake up one day and we're going to be old, and then we're going to stay old, and we're going to be good for a long time. So excited about that. We have a tough schedule. I know you guys looked at our schedule. This will be the 3rd time in the history of our state that a program has played every Division I team in the state of Kentucky. So we're really excited about that opportunity. And you look around the state, our state is really good, but it's really helped us in recruiting because we want to recruit our state. That's important. And if you guys look at our recruiting class, it's pretty obvious that we want to recruit our state. And I'm sitting here telling you this, and I'm really proud of this. We have more Kentucky kids on our roster than any team in the state. So we're really proud about that. On a personal note, my wife and I had a son this summer. He's 4 months old. He's going to be a superstar. He's going to come to Eastern Kentucky. All right, so we got our 3rd commitment, but you guys are going to love him. Archibald William Hamilton the 7th. He looks just like me, and my wife is so mad. So, but if you guys got any questions, I'd love to answer them.
The game against Louisville, what can you say about approaching it?
So here's a funny fact for you. I played for Chris Mack. All right, so I go to Wake Forest. I sign with Dave Odom. He leaves. He goes to South Carolina. Skip Prosser comes in, one of the best recruiters in the country. Chris Mack is on that staff. I never forget, we signed Chris Paul, and Coach Mack brought me in the office and said, yeah, you're probably never going to play. And I've loved him ever since. But he's a great coach, a great person. I love Coach Mack, and we're excited about that opportunity.
You got some local guys with Michael Moreno and Isaiah Minter from here in Richmond. Talk about how big that is for your program to have some kids that some local people might know and might recognize playing for you.
Listen, Michael Moreno is one of the most decorated high school players in this state in the last decade. I mean, all he did was win. He went to 3 championship games in the Sweet 16. He never won one. I did when I was at Scott County. I remind him about that too. But listen, everywhere, I take Isaiah with me everywhere I go in town. If we go eat, I take him with me because everybody comes up and says hi to me. They love Isaiah. So we're excited about both those guys. And Michael's going to have a big year for us.
This summer when I talked to Trey, was a guy that stood out as a fascinating player and someone that's really going to help his team. The first couple of practices, he's kind of stood out and you said, wow, that guy's a big thing.
Charlie, you did me the biggest favor this summer when you put that out because you got Jamal Brown upset. So now Jamal Brown has really improved. So I need you to almost do something on Jamal so I can get somebody else mad. But Jamal is doing terrific. And Trey is still doing terrific. Trey has put on 25 pounds of muscle. When he comes out here, guys, you're going to be like you're looking at a new person.
You played Wright State. I told hoped it'd be a nice little humble pie that you how'd you feel they did in that secret scrimmage?
You know what? We had some really, really good moments, and exactly what I told you I wanted to happen happened. But it's a closed secret scrimmage, so I can't tell you too much. But it worked out how we needed it to. They got a very, very good team.
What are some of your expectations for Kurt Lewis?
Kurt Lewis is one of the most underrated players out of Louisville that I've seen in a long time. He's going to be an absolute superstar here. Superstar. You can quote me on that one.
How important is it to your team and your program to play everybody in the state like you talked about?
No, it's really important because, again, I think recruiting our state is big for us. You know, we want to get really good Kentucky high school players. You know, obviously you look around our state, there's some of the best high school coaches in the country. So it's really important. Like a kid like Michael Marino, you know, I'm a little biased. I think Billy Hicks is one of the greatest to ever do it. But that kid, he knows how to play. He just knows how to play, and he's going to bring great value to us right away.
Speaking of Billy Hicks, has he been around? Have you brought him up here any much practice?
I talk to Coach all the time, and you know, he's busy fishing right now, but he'll be here.
Last year there was some game. It seemed like you were in almost every game, but you struggled to finish. And how much of a luxury is it having some guys that went through that lost some close games, that blew some games going into this year?
Yeah, that's really the best thing about one of the best things about our team is those three freshmen become sophomores. We go 7-6 in one possession games. And some of those games you walk out of the gym, you're like, how in the world did that happen? You know, I mean, missed free throws, turnovers, not following the scouting report. So we've been doing a lot more time and score things in practice, and we hope it pays off, and I hope their maturity, they continue to grow.
Just for you personally, just from year 1 to year 2, just how much more comfortable do you feel in your position now that you know some things maybe you didn't know about?
You know, I'm more comfortable because the guys know what to expect now. Nothing's a shock to them anymore. You know, even watching our freshmen come in the summer, struggle with the conditioning, the weightlifting, and all that type of stuff, and hearing the older guys, which I say older guys, our sophomores, you know, encourage them to push through. So that's refreshing that we kind of know the system now.
You have just 8 days. Does it feel like college basketball already for you?
Can we get a couple more? I mean, we'll take a few more, but no, we're excited. These guys are ready to play somebody else. They really are. So we look forward to starting and getting it going. Yeah. Look, when I got here, I told Nick, I said, you need a transfer if you don't want to take 18 to 22 shots. And he did that for us. But who wouldn't want to stay if you're coach? I wish one of my coaches told me that. But we'll be a little more different because we'll have balance. We'll have a lot more balance.
Who are some of the guys who are going to be the dogs on defense for you?
You know what? That's a great question. I don't know that yet. You know, Jamal Brown has a chance to be one of the best defenders in the country. Look, he set an Eastern Kentucky record with most steals in the season by a freshman. But if he would just be focused and lock in all the time, he could lead the country. And I tell him that every single day. Now, I almost, you know, need somebody else to tell him that maybe jumpstart him even more. But he's got the potential to be that guy for us.
Talk about your coaching staff. A little bit of a change there with Reese being gone. Talk about how your staff has changed and who is taking place.
Yeah, so Reese moved on. He's now with the G League team, with the Spurs G League team. So super pumped for Reese, and I appreciate what he did for us. But we brought in a guy named Patrick Blake. He was at Coastal Carolina, and he's doing great for us. He'll be a great addition.
There was a guy named Mayo who told me this summer, you feel like you're straight. How big is it to have a front line like you do? The OBC, it seems like it's going to come wide open.
Yeah, no, excited about our front court. You put in Darius Hicks, who set out last year from NC State, who's really, really talented. Then you got Trey King, who's a year older. Then you got a freshman in Michael Marino, who's going to be a tremendous player. And then you add a freshman in a Tyreek Balogun. And then we still got Lachlan Anderson. So we got a lot of depth in our front court, and it probably is the strength of our team.
In those first few weeks of the season, what are you most looking forward to find out about your team?
You know, I'm last year, and you guys were here for this. We weren't ready to play in front of the biggest crowd in the last decade against Marshall. We were in, as soon as we got out here, our guys were in shock. You know, so now I'm saying this on TV, we're going to sell it out, Charlie. First game, UT Chattanooga, we'll sell it out again. So I'm excited to see how we respond to that.
What have the guys showed you so far in practice that make you think they're ready for those big lights?
These guys are hungry. They want to compete. They love to play. You know, you want to be around guys who love to play and love to practice. Look, the best thing, one of the best players I ever coached, Montrezl Harrell. All right, not a skill guy, but the best thing about Montrez was when it was 3:30 and it was time to practice. I mean, he went after it. And these guys kind of got that mentality. They love to practice. So that gets you excited when you're a coach, because I don't have to get them going every day. They get themselves going.
Now that you're established in year 2 and with Samantha coming in year 1 for her, just how much excitement is there surrounding EKU basketball right now with kind of a new, fresh perspective on the program?
You know, I think this sums it all up. I mean, you know, last year we didn't have half this media at Media Day. You know, we're going to set a school record for season ticket sales. Sam is awesome. I mean, she's a big-time coach, a big-time person. We're lucky to have her. So there's a lot of energy around our program right now. So it's an exciting time here.
Being at a smaller school like EKU, how important is it to you to sell the program and sell the team, to try to get people to come out and watch the game?
I work at it every day. You know, work at it every day. I speak 2 or 3 times a week where whoever will ask me. If you got any places I can speak, let me know. I'll come speak to you guys. But, you know, we're just building our brand around here. And I want people to feel like they know me, and they're always welcome to come in here and see me, see us practice. All our practices are open. So this community is special. It really is. And they love EKU. They love EKU. So we just got to get out there and keep spreading the word.
Speaking of spreading the word, what's the biggest question that you get from potential recruits about EKU?
You know, I've got so much to sell here. In the last 40 months, over $300 million worth of renovations. All right, we got a great arena. We were number 2 in the OVC in attendance. All right, everybody wants to play fast, and we really do play fast. We were number 2 in the country in tempo. So out of 353 teams, there was only 1 team that played faster than us. People want to shoot threes. We shoot a bunch of threes. We got to make more threes this year. All right, we press. Kids want to play like that. So when I go in to see these kids and sit in the living room and I tell them about our new dining facility, our new dorms, our new on-campus apartments, and I say, hey, this is the style you say you want to play, and we do this. So I got an easy sell here. But you know what? Who wouldn't want to live in Richmond, Kentucky, too? But maybe I'm biased because I'm from Georgetown. I love Kentucky.
Anybody else? All right.
Thank you all.